Now listen, I've seen a lot of people be like, oh, you know, comparing Korean beauty and Chinese beauty, which we absolutely don't need to do because they're from two different countries, but also because I think they offer things completely different in terms of products, right? And I'm mainly talking about makeup here. When we think of Korean beauty brands, a lot of the time when it comes to makeup, it's very neutral or natural. There are some brands with some intense colors. Risky, for example, is one of my favorite brands, but very rarely do K-beauty brands lean into that grungier side, that darker side, that side that anyone could use to create any kind of look. I love K-beauty because the formulations are incredible and they're always skin kind. That sounds weird, as if like other brands aren't skin kind, but I always know that if I'm wearing a Korean foundation, for example, my skin's gonna look great. It's very skin conscious. Whereas I think of Chinese beauty and I think it's about color, it's about creativity, it's about creating looks. It's artistry in a sense that you can create full-on artistic looks from it. And when I think of Korean makeup artistry, I think refined professionalism, got the technique down, you know what I mean? Like it's very much perfect, you know? I love both of them just because it's K-beauty and C-beauty. I think they give two different things. So I am talking about some of my favorite C-beauty brands. I think I have 4 different brands here. We are going to look at GIRLCULT today. If you are just getting into C-beauty brands or you know about them, you know GIRLCULT. They are incredible. We are looking at Judydoll, which is a classic, a staple. They remind me of that kind of like drugstore-esque brand that have a bit of everything. We are looking at HYNTOOR, which is one of my favorite brands for lips. And we are also looking at a more higher end Chinese brand. I believe it's pronounced MAOGEPING. Pricey. The majority of this is available in SEOUL. I'll leave all the links down below for you as well. If I can't find it there, I will find it somewhere else for you. But I have a discount code for SEOUL if you want to use that. Okay, I'm not doing brand by brand. I will be doing section by section. Let's just get straight into it. Let's start with the eyes. We are going into GIRLCULT's new collection. If you're like me and you like things a little bit gothy, a little bit witchy, ooh, look at this. Holy crap. This is another thing. See beauty brands and their packaging send me over the edge. Do I have blush or are we going to use... Oh no, I think we're going to use Red Chamber. Just love these. Love, love, love these palettes. So we're going to be using both of them for the eyes. Let me just take off the protective film. GIRLCULT is one of my favorite brands. It is like if, you know, your goth best friend made a makeup brand. And I love these muted gray purples. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just going straight in. Let's just go straight in for it. Let's take it right to the inside. And one thing I love about GIRLCULT is they have their like beautiful formulas. You can always expect beautiful texture, beautiful formulation, but they're almost like releasing capsule collections every time. So it's not, so they don't really have a base range. Oh my God, why aren't I using the mirror that came with this collection? I bought the whole collection. Excuse me. So if you've ever seen my crazy mirrors, it's from GIRLCULT. Just adore their aesthetic. I love everything about them. I don't really know what we're doing here. I want to go quite heavy gothic-y. Also do some really, really unique lip shades. I'm actually going to use some that are quite, I guess, like tame, but they do like the best green lips, blue lips, black lips, different shades of red. Like they're very, very experimental. So the brand to me is like that kind of like weird kid in school that was like, you were pretty sure was a witch, but now they've all grown up and they are definitely a witch. Just love it. It just, the formula of these as well feel so smooth on the lid, you know what I mean? Of course you know what I mean. You know what smooth means. I almost don't want to use this because I don't want to ruin this ombre, so I'm going to try and take the darker shade, you can see on my hand here, from the top area, because I just love that little bit of pink on the shade, which isn't necessarily part of the shade, it's more the packaging and the design. But I don't want to ruin that. Who am I to ruin that? Do a little halo. Let's look at the depth of that black though. Like, it's such a great quality brand. I really want to like style out this like straight across brow. I'm really torn because I was in Paris recently and I was in a coffee shop and the girl making the coffee had these incredible, kind of what I've tried to do here, like straight across brow, but I always get, my brows aren't even, I always get caught up between wanting a straight across brow and then wanting an arch in the brow, because I love having a straight brow for when I'm doing makeup, but I don't wear makeup every day. I only wear it on Mondays when I'm filming these videos, you know? So is it worth changing my whole brows just for one day a week? Oh no, I just put a black finger into the thing. I'm just gonna use no, I fucked that up. There's a really nice shine in this. I'm gonna have to like scrape off the top layer. I'm so stupid. It's like this wet white. Look how beautiful that is. Just do this little halo here. It's so soft. This is almost like, it feels like cream. Is it cream? I don't think it is cream. It's powdery, but feels really creamy. Just gonna really smoke out that black as well. Ooh, I just love a smoky black eye. I'm gonna add the lighter, like, oh no, that's it, the one next to it. That kind of like ashy gray purple, just around the edges. Just gonna fade it all in a little bit. I'm desperately trying, my hand just wants to wing it out, you know, but I'm desperately trying to just keep it round. Keep it round. Okay, what I want to do is do a bit of concealer and then just use like the purpley shades under the eye. I want to kind of really hollow out my eyes and make them look very tired. So we're going to go in with now from Judydoll. This is a Cloud Touch Concealer. I'm using the shade number 2. I'm actually going to use quite a bit because I'm feeling a bit like puffy face tired today. You know what I mean? It's like you're tired, but you're so tired that your face has become just completely puffed up and strange. The Judydoll is like that brand I was saying, a bit more like drugstore friendly, a little bit more something for everyone, like blush palettes, which I'm going to show you a little bit later. They kind of remind me of, actually there's no like drugstore brand I can think of because they're not really like NYX. They're not really like e.l.f. They have all these kind of like different SKUs. All these items that you won't really see from a lot of drugstore brands. Like yes, they have the basics, they have concealer, they have their foundation, they have highlighters, but then they have really nice like lip and cheek balms. Okay, I'm gonna take a fluffy brush and use that like first ashy purple right under the eye, and I'm gonna take it quite far down and just create that kind of like hollowed out eye look. What's happening there? What's that all about? Let's sort that out immediately. I forgot to actually blend the edges, so it's just a load of brush strokes. That's fine, that's whatever, life happens. This kind of makeup look, I just love it so much. It just makes me feel complete. Okay, then I'm going to be very careful with the black and just run that under the eye along the lash line. Oh my god, I thought all my bottom lashes were gone. Also, isn't this mirror just like absolutely ridiculous, but the best at the same time? It's probably going to be sold out by the time I put this up because this is a new collection, but their mirrors just seem to go. I love like the darkness, the richness of the products, but it's not like intensely, insanely dark. You know what I mean? Okay, we are coming back to GIRLCULT. We're coming back to Judydoll. I just need to do my foundation if I can find it. I don't have a foundation in this. They're not quite there yet when it comes to skin tone with their foundations. So I'm using the MUA Lumi Tint, of course. Just love that. I love that base so much. Okay, so also from GIRLCULT in this release, they have these like double-sided everything. So there's a contour and highlight, a color corrector, and then something else. I want to like completely white up this area here because we are going a bit more gothic-y. Now, I wouldn't usually draw the contour on my face like this, but I'm doing it just to show you the other side. Add a few little nodules of the contour there. Just tap that in. This doesn't quite feel like concealer. It feels a little bit drier, like it's drying down a little bit quicker than concealer would. So although it's creamy, it's not like, what's the word? It's like not too wet creamy. Let's blend in this contour a bit. Oh yeah, can you see how, because I've left it, it's kind of like sticking to the skin a little bit more. I don't think you should do what I just did. I think you really need to go bit by bit and blend. I just want to see how it does on the nose as well, because a lot of the time formulas like this, like that kind of like really stainy, sticky, not sticky as in sticky, but sticks to the skin formula, can kind of give me a little bit of a patchy nose. Yeah, it has. It's giving me a patchy nose. Like I need to put my foundation back on that. A bit of a strange formula, that one. Not too sure about that. Let's add some color back on. Okay, let's go to Red Chamber. Red Chamber, my absolute favorite brand for those muted colder blushes, but they also do color as well, like, you know, like more pinky shades. So I'm gonna use this one because I definitely need a little bit more life back into my face, even though we are going for recently deceased. And these are like multi-balms, so you can use them on your lips, you can use them on your cheeks, you can use them on your, I guess, eyelids if you want to. But the formula really is, it's kind of like a velvety matte. They do have different formulas, so some of them are a little bit more, I guess, like creamy, and some of them are like powder creams, and some of them are creams. It's a great brand to explore their formulas with. Let me put more foundation back on my nose. I'm also going to go into a Judydoll palette because they do these really cool like multi-use palettes here. So you have 3 different powders and then a cream. I'm actually going to powder a little bit with this shade, this deeper one, and I'm just going to put it mainly on the higher points of my cheeks here. Keep that vampiness going almost. I might even run a bit of that under my eyes. I'm so worried these little pom-poms are gonna get dirty. I might retire this for now and only use it when I'm doing like my skincare or something. Okay, time to blank out my lips with my usual JAVIN de Soul lip primer. I just want to mention as well, a lot of people ask about this lip primer. This is a Korean brand, so ignore this, but also don't ignore this. A lot of people ask about this. It's not like concealer at all. It looks like it, but what you're meant to do is put a layer down like I'm doing now and just give it a few minutes because it sets like waxy, almost like an eye primer. While I'm waiting for that to set, I'm actually going to go back in with a darker shade of blush from that Judydoll palette, and I'm just going to do it here and in the corner of her mouth. HYNTOOR, I have loads of their lip products. I love their lip products, but I also found their lip liners, which I think look really, really good. I'm gonna go for one that's quite neutral in line with that because the shades I'm using from GIRLCULT, if you are looking for those cold shades that don't come up any red, nothing like that. This is from the new collection. This is I think it's J825. And then we have J824. Oh yeah, this is the one. This is the one. Look at that. J824. Let's use that one. And these are meant to have that kind of like layer where it's glossy, but it's transfer proof. So we'll give that a go. I'm gonna kiss a glass. So it should always stay shiny and glossy. So beautiful. Such a beautiful color. Gray tone, almost clear, glossy. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna powder up. Do I have any powder? No. Oh no, I forgot this one. I have a highlighter. This is the expensive brand. There's a little compact like this, very, very cutesy. And this is a highlighting powder. So I think I'm going to use this like around the eye area and just on the top of the cheeks there. It doesn't come with like a pad or anything. So I'm assuming we're all good to go with the brush. And just touching those areas, we really want a softer, yeah, look at that, smooth highlight, a matte highlight. We're not talking like glowy, glowy, glowy. Oh, I look like a ghost. I love it so much. Okay, be right back. Okay, so this is the whole finished look. I absolutely love these brands. I think they are so stunning. I hope that's given you something to think about when you're makeup shopping. Maybe you want to try something a little bit different. Maybe you're a little bit bored of the same old brands. What I do want to try is kissing this glass. Oh no, look at those. Oh no, look at those dishwasher stains. With this lip and seeing if the lip comes off my face. It's going to transfer a little bit, but the idea is that the shine stays on the lip. Yeah, I guess it has. Yeah, no, it really has actually. Oh wow, okay. That's good. That's nice. Very, very nice. Let me know if you've seen anything you really like the look of down below in the comments. Let me know if you tried these brands already. Thank you so much for joining me. As I said, everything's linked down below for you. I will see you very, very soon. Bye.